Hi, so in this video I'm going to go through part J of question 1 on Math 2015 paper, and it asks us which is the largest of all of these numbers. So we want to be able to compare these numbers, but some of them have square roots in and that's a bit annoying, but they are all positive, so we can just compare their squares instead, because if x and y are both positive and x is greater than y, then x squared is greater than y squared too. So if I just square, let's say, the first three, so a is the same as 7 over 4 when it's squared, b is 25 over 16, and c is 10 factorial over 9 times 6 factorial squared. So now we can compare a, b, and c by seeing which of their squares is bigger. So 7 over 4 is equal to 49 over 16, which is greater than 25 over 16. So we must have that a is bigger than b, so b cannot be the largest. Now if we look at c, we have 10 factorial over 9, 6 factorial squared. Now 10 factorial is just 10 times 9 times 8 times etc. This, and we're going to divide by 9 times 6 factorial is this, and we want it to be squared. Okay, so first of all I'm just going to get rid of the times ones because they don't change anything. And now we can see that we have a 9 on the bottom and a 9 on the top that cancels. And I can cancel this here with one of these on the denominator. So I'm just going to get rid of that squared. So I'm left with 10 times 8 times 7 over 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2. Okay, and now we can cancel this 10 with this 5 times 2 here. And I'm going to cancel this 8 with this 4, and I'm going to take the 2 from the 6. So I cancel a 2 out of this, I'll get 3 left. So now I have 7 on the top, and 3 times 3 is 9 on the bottom. Now 7 over 9 is less than 7 over 4, so C is less than A, so this cannot be the largest either. Okay, now for D, 30 is less than 32, which is 2 to the 5. So we know that log base 2 of 30 is going to be less than 5, and 85 is greater than 81, which is 3 to the 4. So we'll have that log base 3 of 85 is greater than 4. Therefore, we'll have log base 2 of 30 over log base 3 of 85. Now we have on the top something that is less than 5, and on the bottom something that is bigger than 4. So overall, we're going to have something that is smaller than 5 over 4. And so we can see that D here is actually less than 5 over 4, and so it can't be the biggest either. So now we're just left to compare E and A. And once again, we've got these annoying square roots, but we can't really compare, so let's square them both again and compare their squares like we did before. So we have 7 over 4, and squaring this would give us 7 plus 2 root 6 over 9. Okay, so at least we've only got one square root now. Now let's put them both over the same denominator. So 7 over 4 is the same as 63 over 36. And then to get this one over 36, we would need to multiply everything by 4 on the top. So 28 plus 8 root 6 over 36. Okay, so now let's compare these two. So this is the same as 28 plus 35 over 36. And so what we need to know is whether 35 is smaller or bigger than 8 root 6. Well, we know that 6 is between 4 and 9, so we must have that root 6 is between 2 and 3. So we have that 8 times root 6, 8 times root 6 is going to be between 8 times 2 is 16 and 8 times 3 is 24. So we can see that 8 root 6 here is less than 35. So this must be smaller. So E is not our largest either, and so our answer is A.